Welcome everybody to DCTV. I'm your host Wes Mula, and today with me is my co-host Carl Moneybags.
Hello.
It's a beautiful day on the DarceCraft server as usual, and Carl Moneybags is just going to quickly explain to us what DCTV is.
DCTV is where you get the latest monthly news, builds, and interviews around the DarceCraft community.
So, with that being said, let's get to the latest news on the server. Our first little bit of news comes from our reporter down in the field in Florida, who is happened to be able to interview Jeb, one of the main lead developers on Minecraft, and let's just roll the footage. Let's see what he had to say about DarceCraft.
Okay. According to rumors, DarceCraft is at least the second best server in the world.
Oh, it's great to see DarceCraft getting the recognition it deserves.
Yeah, from such a distinguished person in the Minecraft community too. Great stuff. We love to hear that kind of thing. And good on the reporter on the field down there.
Very well done.
Now, there was a rumor coming out of the survival server that there was going to be a reset, but I can confirm to you now that there will not be a reset. Instead, there will just be expanded world border to get the new 1.7 biomes and potentially a new spawn, but that's still up in the air.
Also, our insiders have got wind of a Hunger Games tournament, but since the server is down, preparations have been cancelled until further notice.
Another interesting stat, the DarceCraft forums have just recently hit 10,000 posts. That's a pretty amazing number, and it just goes to show what an active community we have here. Well, it's that time, everybody. Time for the top 5 builds this month on the DarceCraft server. Alright, coming in at number 5, we have Sander2408's survival-styled airship. It's pretty wacky, but I think it looks pretty cool. It's got like all these farms on this giant airship. And yeah, good on him for building this. I believe we had help from Strike Bowler and somebody else, but I think this is mainly his build. I could be wrong. You can correct me in the comments if I am. Anyways, this isn't really an official build contest like builds of the month, because after this one we're gonna make a poll where you can just put a comment in of your build that if you think it's good enough in the comments with a warp and what server it's on, and if it's good enough it'll make it in. So yeah, great job for Sanders in making this. I know it's been on the server for a while, but this, yeah, like I said, we just had to look around and find some builds for this first top 5. So let's move on to number 4. Alright, coming in at number 4 we have Christian Led's mansion type thing. I really like this build. I like this location in the swamp biome, and yeah, it's a well-rounded build. Nice use of the quartz, and there's a lot of other cool builds here, but we just selected this one because I liked it the best. And yeah, it's got a nice interior as well. Let's go check that out. Very nice. Everything you need. Nice big skylight. So, congratulations Christian Led for coming forth in this month's build contest. Let's snap to the next one. Coming in at number 3 we have Skillingstad's Beverly Hills Mansion, and I really like this build. Nice use of brick and quartz and clay. Turned out really nice. A lot of beacons as you can see, so yeah, just well-rounded build. Well-rounded build, and I like this part too. This looks really good with the note blocks and this front pond. Very nice, very nice. Let's just get a quick look at the interior, and yeah, the interior is lacking. That's why it comes in at 3rd. Oh, never mind. Look at this grand piano. I like this. This is a nice area.
Very nice.
And that's why it came 3rd. Yeah, great build by Skillingstad, and we are going to go to the final top 2. And coming in at number 2, we have Shatton Fuel's ginormous space shuttle. I think he did a really good job on this one. It looks really good, and just the size of it is awesome. Great launch pad and everything. Just soaking it all in. And yeah, so let's go to our top build of the month. And our number 1 build for this month is by Warrior Sammy, and it is a ginormous Hero Brian's Mansion. The reason we picked this as number 1, not only does it look great and it's huge, but it was also built in survival opposed to some of the builds being in creative, so that's also bonus points when you do it in survival. And yeah, I think it looks great. Great use of the woods, fire, netherrack, everything. The front looks really nice. Let's take a peek inside. Oh yeah, it's got an interior too. Very nice. This place looks great. So yeah, that is our top 5 builds of the month. Alright, hope you guys all enjoyed DarceCraft top 5 builds. Next month we will be doing a Christmas theme, so start building your Christmas builds if you haven't already got one, and make sure to send them in on the forums. I'm going to make a whole forum thread just for submitting your builds, so just put a warp or coordinates if you don't have a warp and what server it's on, and I will check them all out, be sure. And the winner will receive 1,000 building blocks of their choice. I'm going to stress building blocks, not diamond blocks, so like wood, quartz, clay, that kind of thing.
And now for the final part of the show, where we interview a staff member, we have in the studio none other than Reddit.
In the studio today, we welcome longtime admin and good friend of Door, Reddit Riots. Nice of you to join us today.
Thank you, Wes.
No problem. So, my first question here was, what is the reasons behind choosing your name?
Well, I had originally came up with this name when I surfed Reddit a long time and decided that I wanted a name where I could go in and just state my opinion. So I came up with Reddit Riots. I was always big into alliteration with things like that and titles. So I thought it fit, and I thought it would be kind of cool to be able to state my opinion freely. So I was like, Reddit Riots, why not?
Yeah.
And
That's
it was
a good
free
reason.
without any numbers behind it. So
Yeah, that's always good. Tell us, when did you first join DarceCraft, and what were your first impressions?
Well, I first joined DarceCraft about 1.5 years ago. I was originally on the PvP server, so everything was griefable and you could kill anyone. And Door was actually the one who got me interested in it. So Door had been playing for a while. So he was already way far out, and I just traveled out and ended up building a house under the ocean. Got raided by a couple of admins once or twice, figured out that I needed to move further and further away. Met a couple of friends, though, and let them live with me. I learned a lot about sneaky and hiding things there.
Yeah.
At that point, I had only realized that there was one. I thought there was only PvP on DarceCraft, so I didn't realize.
Are you talking about PvP or Anarchy?
Anarchy, not PvP.
Yeah. Me and Carl had a similar story to that as well. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about there.
Wait.
Admins raiding the base and stuff.
Oh yeah, and I'm not sure. I can't remember like the first admin who raided my base. I think it was N4, but I haven't even gotten to talk to him in a while. So.
Oh, we remember who did that, but that's another story. Do you have any favorite moments in DarceCraft you'd like to share with us?
In DarceCraft, there was this point where me and Door had built on old. This was when I think it was PvP came out. Me and Door built like this huge dome, and like I got into like creating things for the players, like a huge trapped pyramid, so that once you made it to the top, you won. I remember doing that. That was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
PK.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I wasn't very good with redstone, so I got a lot of help from PK in that. But Door was always very helpful to help me build stuff. He's pretty smart and very spatially oriented. So that's pretty cool.
Favorite block in the game?
Favorite block in the game? The wool. Do I have to pick a color?
If you want to.
I'd just rather say wool. Mainly because I do all the pixel art.
Yeah. On which server are you most likely to be found nowadays?
On It's a cross between factions, survival, and probably Skyblock. I've really gotten into Skyblock recently.
Yeah, I need to get into that
Within
too.
a week, I've got to the top 10, so
Oh wow, nice.
I was happy about that.
Wow. Now we've been hearing rumors about a Hunger Games tournament you and Door are organizing. Can you confirm these? And if so, tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, we were planning on having it on a Friday, probably one evening, so that both people in the UK and in America could both participate.
Yeah.
And we didn't want it to be as simple as throwing everybody into a game and letting it end like that. So we came up with qualifying rounds so that people get a score based on what they place in, and then out of those people, the people with the top scores get to play each other on one-on-one versus matches to see who would come out as the top survival game winner.
That's awesome.
So
yeah, it should be really good.
That for when it
actually reopens. Yeah,
reopens.
Yeah, we'll get a date to you guys further on that. When we'll do that. So now what would you like to see added to Minecraft?
Server wise, or to DarceCraft or Minecraft?
Did I say DarceCraft? I meant Minecraft. My bad.
Minecraft? Oh, I don't know. Like, I've always wanted to see more tools come out. So, like, we have Obsidian, and I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. So this may be a spoiler, but I want to see the Obsidian come into like bows and swords. I think that would be kind of cool to have Obsidian weapons.
That'd
and
be
I mean, maybe emerald weapons or something like
that
as well. But maybe a variety of weapons. I also wanted to see, since we've gotten the horses, like maybe a lance, so you could do like jousting.
That would be cool.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool. And we got one last question here. What would you like to see in the future of DarceCraft?
In the future of DarceCraft, I would like to see a possible one in the chamber. That would be kind of cool. I would be nervous to put it in now because we would need more players to support that. But I think that would be cool. I definitely enjoy all the servers we got now. And so I think if we get more players in here, maybe that's something we could do in the future.
Yeah. Well, thanks again so much for joining us today, Reddit.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having me.
Take it easy, big guy.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Once again, it's great to have Reddit in the studio. Big thanks to him, and it'd be great to get him back here again.
And that is all we have for today, guys. Hope you all enjoyed our very first monthly recap. Let us know in the comments what you think, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you think we should improve on. And yeah, just any feedback helps. And make sure you get those builds in as well. You have till December 24th, so build, and subscribe to the DarceCraft channel so you don't miss a single news update. Bye-bye.
See you later.